Funnily enough, they tried to quote me $1,500 to fix it. Blamed it on me. Blamed it on me for breaking it with a by spilling liquid on it. I just laughed at them. told them to go away. They fixed it. I agreed to pay the cost of labour, which was $100.
So just be ready when you come out of the pen today. Just be ready. There's a slight uphill, so don't get caught napping. More of a gentle climb for the first kilometre or so before we go along the flats. Have some fun. So yeah, just make sure we get in position for the next 1.4k before we start going downhill. Really a case of saving your legs. The first part's going to be at 3.3k where we've got a small little bumpette to deal with. Basically going up the Sky Road. Nice work. Don't get stranded on the back, Alessio. Great work, mate. There's a little 2% pinch you're just about to go up after this little decline. Just watch for the spurges, then you're basically going over the top of that, and then we're going downhill at 1.4k. Let's just rest and use the draft. All right, tiny little downhill. This will bottom out at 1.9. Then we've got a little flat section. And we actually go down the hill proper at 2.3. The group should sweep up this front guy. Nice leisurely down again. Position is king. Save your legs in the draft. Right, tiny little bump, then we're over the top and we're going downhill. One off the front.
That's not good, I just lost everyone.
Yeah. Alright, we're going downhill till 2.7k. And we basically go along the bottom road, and then the first real climb's at 3.3. So let's enjoy going down Harlem Hill. Make sure you sit and surf the draft. Get in the right position because it will pitch up quite quickly at 3.3k. It's only a 700 meter bump, but people will be nervous and it is a bit pitchy just at the top. As soon as we get through the tunnel, we're going up. Alright, steady punch all the way up through to 4 kilometers. And the road actually flattens off, dips down. We've got a couple of little rollers. So just stay in the group. Still a long way to go before the main climb. Don't burn any nervous energy. Make sure you're in position at 4k because you've basically got a flat, then you've got a little downhill dip all the way through to 4.5. Just watch for the surge at 4.6. 200 meters left. A nice little roller coming ahead of you. The bottom of that yellow, the bottom of that blue section is at 4.5k. Just be careful, it's a bit of a nip out of this one. You're going to hit about 11-12% gradient. It's short and sharp. And you're on the top at 4.7k. Literally a little 200 meter pop up and we're going along the top road. So make sure you're in the position when you come to the base of this hill. Do not get caught on this little climb out. Only 200 meters. Make sure you use the draft. Nice work, everyone. Tiny little squeeze, roll straight over the top of it. Flattens out, so make sure you sit in the draft. Nice. Alright, your breath, we've got a 500 meter flat spot and we've got a tiny little kick at 5.6 Ks. It really is a little roller. Again, just make sure we're in position. Make sure we're surfing this draft, everyone. Work harder than you need to. Alright, you see the two little rollers ahead, then you're basically going to go down a saddle, then there's a little pinch at the end of that which you pop out at 6.4. Just be careful, that red bit that's just coming into view is about a 10 to 12% climb, but literally is only 150-200 meters. And we're actually heading downhill all the way to the base of the climb. Watch for the any of the brave ones going long range. Enjoy this little downhill. pitch up in 100 meters. And literally ride it all the way up. It tops out at 6.4. Nice work, drive all the way to the corner. Beautiful, we're back on the flat. We're basically going to now go downhill, so make sure you're in the draft, in the group. You actually peak the maximum of -5% downhill, so you do not get stranded on the front and do the work, otherwise the pack will come straight over the top of you.
When we hit the first bit of climb hole, is that 8.1?
Sorry, say again?
When is the first bit of the climb? Before the climb?
First
We've got 4 and 5 in the mix, right?
first part of the climb is 8.6. So yes, the climb is 4 sections. The first part 8.6 to 8.9, 10 to 15%. It's the tougher part, and the last bit are the 2 tough bits. And the first part is actually before the com banner. You've got a little dip in the road at 8k, but just use that momentum because you're still going downhill, and like I say, you're not going to start climbing until 8.6. And the first climb is 8.6 to 8.9.
Oh, excited, isn't it?
Yeah, nice lead in. Just be ready for a little surge at 8k. There's a nice little 7% downhill. Just to give your legs a rest. Make sure you hydrate if you need to.
I've left everyone down again coming up soon.
Remember, think of it as 4 climbs. Do not go too hard at the base, but make sure you're holding your own and hold the wheels. 600 meters. We're going to turn left ahead. And that's going to be the first pick up, which is before the comm starts. So like I say, 8.6 to 8.9, 10 to 15%. Make sure you hold steady pace. All right, all the way up through to the right hander. When we turn right, that's when the comms start proper. All those data nerds. So you'll be turning right. As soon as you turn right, you'll see the red marker. That's the proper comm start. Next pick up is at 9.1 to 9.4, 7 to 8%. Make sure you push if you're on the back, get into position as soon as you come over this part here on the right hand turn. Do not get stranded if you can. All right, nice steady pace. .300 meters climb to the blue spot. Steady pace on this section. Nice work. Front group starting to tip out. So the next section is 9.6 and 9.8 is 10% climb. Going to be another 30 to 60 second push. Nice steady gradient, constant pedal pressure. $200 to the blue marker. Beautiful work. Okay, the last section is 9.9 to 10.1k. So 290 kilometers at 10 to 15%. Again, make sure you drive steep path, drive all the way over the top through the finish. Do not ease up going through the combatter. Make sure you find wheels, you're in the draft. Great climbing, everyone. All right, front group just about to start topping out. Make sure you get into the wheels. Alessio, Adam, you're right next to each other. Abdu's just ahead. Beautiful work. We've got 3 in the front group. Make sure you know where each other is, looking out for each other. You will get the anvil at the banner. First part of the descent's not the steepest part, you'll be going down till 10.7. Then there's a little plateau, and then there's a really steep part all the way down to 11.1. Nice work, Adam. Hold that group, you're almost on the back of it. Beautiful. Surf the drag. Awesome work, Sarah. Great work, Alessio. Great climbing, Abdul. We're going to pitch and roll now for the next couple of Ks. Safely on the glass highway. 14.7k. Little of a dip and then an up on this front group. And we're basically going flat all the way to 12.9.
Alright guys, I've got all of WMZ back with me. I've got Manic, Sam, Brett,
Nice.
Lewis, top of the table, WMZ are all back with me.
Nice. You run interference then, Dave? Because we've got 4 up front at the moment.
They're on a charge. They're on a 4.5 charge.
Yeah. All right, front group, 12.8. You've got a slight little gradient up that you're basically going to go all the way up to 13.8. Nice steady gradient, around 2 or 3%. Then there's a little nip down. So we're basically on this glass road for another couple of Ks. So just don't get caught at 13k on this little ramp up when we come around the corner. Nice work, front 4. Great work, Don. Looks like you've got Anders just behind you as well, Don. Yeah. So if Anders gets on the back of you, Don, just make sure you don't do any work for him. So front group, you're just about to hit the flat spot on the top of this feature, and then we're going downhill at 13.8 kilometers. We basically got a little roller down, we're flat, then we've got a little kicker up again, and then we've got a bit more of a serious hill at 15k. Insert crash.
Can you keep an eye on the gap between the two groups?
Yep, 18 seconds.
My route's shifting. We don't want it back on.
No. Front group's starting to respond, but yeah, if we can start positioning ourselves, make sure we don't get caught on the back of this front group, front four. Let's make sure we use this little roller. We're basically going downhill to 14.2. And then there's another little pinch up at 14.6 kilometers. So this gap's still 18 seconds. Looks like the PBR guy's trying to do it himself. So if we can, just let's see if we can keep the pace on this front group at a reasonable lift. There's your little punch out. Then we've basically got a flat spot. Then we're going downhill again at 15k. Making sure we don't get caught napping going over this little bump out. Like the front starting to push. Great work, front group. Let's drive and enjoy this downhill. Just be warned, at the end of 15.7k, it is quite a lick, but a very short, punchy little climb. So just be ready when we get to 15.7. Do not get caught napping. Going downhill up to 5-6% now. 20-second gap. Don't get caught on the back of this group, guys and girls. Great work. Right, 300 meters, be ready to get out of the seat, just give it a little tickle. Really is a roller and we go downhill, just do not get caught at 10% uplift.
13 seconds on the front group.
Squeeze on the front. Nice. Great work, Adam. Drive all the way over and work this downhill. We've got 300 meters of downhill, then we've got a steady climb out at 2%, nothing major, all the way out to 18 kilometers. And then we're heading downhill to the finish. Alright, don't get caught. Nothing violent on this one, it's a steady climb all the way to 18k. 1800 meters is a little dip in the road, nothing major, but just don't get caught on the surge. There's a little bit of an uphill before we head down to the finish line. Nice work, everyone. Looks like we're still holding a 20-second gap. .5 Ks to go. You can see the little dip ahead of you, and we're climbing all the way up through to 18K. And be ready at 18K for anyone that wants to go long range. This is basically a bit of a saddle of a hill that we're going down to the finish line. Just be careful, long range will go in a couple of hundred meters if they go. Front group is at 23, so do not get caught behind wheel 23. Oh, well done. Alright, this is going to top out at 18K, then there's a bit of a sharp descent at 8%. Then it's a long downhill all the way to 19.7K. So make sure you're in position, watch for the surges, but the pace is going to be high. Great work, front four. Awesome positioning. Alright, we're turning left ahead. Do not get concerned about the green banner. Okay. Nice work, hold form. Alright, 400 meters, there's going to be a little dip in the road, and then we're heading up to the finish line. So you can see the finish line ahead of you, the orange banner on the left hand side. So let's make sure head's on a pivot. As soon as we come to this left hand corner, make sure you're in position and ready to go. Do not go too early, front is away. Hold. Use tack. Use this downhill to get momentum, position, and watch this tip all the way to the finish line. Drive it all the way through. Alright. Now's the time to go, Sarah. Go, go, go. Adam, go. Yeah. Push, push, push all the way through. Use this hill. Nice work, everyone. Great work, Alessio. Great work, Adu. Awesome effort, Adam and Sarah. Alright, Dave, press that wheel all the way in. And let
Fuck
Sam
me.
run over the top of you, Dave. He's just behind you.
Come on, Dave.
Come on, Dave. Push all the way to the line. Don't get Sam over the top of you, mate. We can't have that. Great work, Dave. All right, Don, your time to shine. The left-hand bend is the time to be ready to go. Let's make sure we beat these aero boys, Don. Surf them all the way in, mate. Remember, use that massive power of yours as soon as it starts pitching up. It's longer than you think. Surf it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Surf those anvils all the way through, Don. Nice. Hold that wheel. Beautiful work. Ready to kick. Okay, push, push, push.
Nice, Don, you've got this, well done.
Nice work, Don. Awesome effort.
Oh, Jesus. Well done, everyone. We should have done really well.
Sorry, I just overheated.
We're really well done. 4 in a full group.
Yeah,
I was
awesome effort.
I was about 27. And Don was about 30 somewhere, I guess.
46.
Nice.
So we had 4 in the top 23.
I'd have been 27 or 28.
Jesus Christ.
Sam was coming in hot and fast on your wheel, Dave, I tell you.
Oh. If you want to stream back, I came so close to getting back onto the front of the lead bunch. And then
Yeah.
my legs literally seized as we crested. I mean, I was sprinting up that last bit of the climb to close like a 5 or 6 second gap. And I got back onto the wheel, and then my legs just seized entirely, and I had to knock it off.
It's a wicked climb, that's for sure.
Oh, there was a big gap, and I had enough to sprint. But yeah, not quite enough to kind of hold it all the way.
Oh, that's the first
But-
time I've had to lie down on the cold floor for a long time.
That should be big gains for us over WMZ.
Yeah.
The WMZ top lads at the table at the moment, all of them were behind us. I'm not sure if they had one in the front group, but all of them that my group was behind. Right, so they're not going to have got many in the top 30. Might be something like they might be 4th, 5th, 6th this week, maybe.
No, I couldn't, because I think Abdu and Alessio were up the front somewhere, but I couldn't pick exactly where they crossed the line. Let me see if I can get some results.
How did Abdu do this week?
Yeah, good. Absolutely fantastic.
Nice.
His strength, I mean, he went with what, 600?
Yeah,
Yeah. Did he hold it?
But yeah, and that's where I couldn't follow him all the way to the line because I was too busy.
He's going too bloody fast. He's
I don't know.
Did he get the win?
I'm not sure.
Oh. Yeah, it was solid racing, everyone, again. I think we'll have gone pretty well this week.
Yeah.
I think we'll be top 2 this week, probably. 4 of us in the top 25 should put us top 1 or 2. Nobody else has that concentration